Hello, good morning and welcome to Talkin Really. And today, just a quick note, it's finally happened. It happened yesterday. Well, that was the last day, and today I had a little blue notice come up on my channel telling me that I was no longer eligible for monetization for my channel. This is my main channel, my travel channel, because Talking Really is a fairly recent one and doesn't have any enough subs or views to even consider being monetized. However, it does mean that all 6 channels are now the same, and they will not be receiving any ads. Hopefully they will still be featured in the searches, but there's no guarantee, even though there is a message from YouTube saying that this is not going to affect the search function. Can you really believe anything that YouTube says? Yeah. Because actually we were very disappointed with the whole Casey Neistat interview, because I think that it was a complete waste of time. It really was.
Well, Robert, thank you for coming on, and I want to say that Robert did not ask me to do this, but I can't have you on, Robert, without plugging your book, Stream Punks. By reading this book, I get to understand how you think of YouTube.
Now, you can see from that little clip, all he wanted to talk about at the end of it, at the end of 20 minutes, was his book and advertising his services and promoting his merchandise. Basically, you know, I can do that. I can promote my t-shirts. There we go. So, but the disappointing thing about the Casey Neistat video, and I know it's old hat now, and it's been out for a week or two. However, I haven't had time to make a video about it, and I'm gonna include it here because it's relevant. All of the questions that he asked were rubbish. They didn't go into depth at all. They didn't ask any of the real questions. They didn't ask any of the extra questions. He could have really gone into that a lot better, unless of course there is footage that he hasn't shown and didn't include. I doubt it very much, because I think that, you know, he would have put it in the actual video. I just think it was a complete sham, a waste of time and effort. And all it did was give Casey Neistat a couple of million views. And of course, he's already monetized, so he doesn't have to worry about any of the crap that we have to deal with as a now demonetized channel. Now, I hope that they will keep their honour and their promise that they are going to give us all of the money that they owe us, because obviously I haven't quite reached the threshold on the second time around, but I have had an increase in finances in the last month or two, which I hope that they're going to honour, because they did say that they were going to pay off every single penny. It has actually got a positive thing to this. It does really take off the pressure, actually, as a creator. I often felt like I was being very careful with what I said, or what subject matter I dealt with, and I think that this is going to be a liberating experience, because you haven't got to worry about whether they're going to demonetize your video because you've said something naughty, or you're talking about something that they don't like. And let's face it, we know that they monitor, and that they have certain rules that they follow, and there's certain things that they don't like talked about, and if you even whisper it, then you get demonetized. And certainly that's been the case with the majority of my weekly live streams that I've done, and in actual fact that's one of the reasons why I've decided not to monetize them, because they were demonetized after an hour or two, yet they were still putting adverts on them. There's a mini rant about YouTube demonetization, but in one respect it is quite bad, but on another it is quite good, because it will release the pressure and the worry about being demonetized. Now obviously this will not help in the future. If I do get to the point where I want to be monetized, they will obviously look at every single video that I've done and say, well, you know, you made some naughty videos, you know, we're not gonna monetize you. You know, well, this is why I do have the Patreon, and I do have the merchandise. So if you want to support me, then you can, but you can do it in an alternative manner. Right, that's it for today. I'll speak to you again. Bye for now.